You're entering a no judgment zone. The following show is real and raw, and everyone is encouraged to speak their mind. This is the Immigrant Experience, a program we hope will have an impact on the future of newcomer immigrants and Canada at large. An open platform, one that welcomes everybody. This is the Immigrant Experience. And now your hosts, Emmanuel and Ruben.
Hello and welcome to the Immigrant Experience podcast. This is a new podcast today, and I'm your host, Ruben, and my friend here,
Manuel.
Hello, and welcome again. This week's episode is an extension of the Immigrant Experience, and we were glad to be joined by Dr. Hala last week.
Yeah.
And today, of course, we are again blessed by another special guest.
Oh yeah.
I don't need to introduce him. I will leave a chance for him to say what his name is and what his experience is. So welcome, Bolu, and thank you for accepting to talk to us.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
Welcome. It's nice to have you today with us.
Maybe Bolu, Mike, first thing first. What's maybe your name, your background, your education background, maybe your country of origin and things like that?
All right. Yeah, my name is Boluwatife Michael-Biyi. People call me, for short, Bolu. And those very close to me call me BMB.
Oh.
Michael-Biyi. And I'm originally from Nigeria, a state called Ogun State in Nigeria, just 2 hours away from popular Lagos.
Oh.
And I moved to Canada January 2020. Just before the pandemic. I'm a trained lawyer and a psychologist. I have a degree in law from Swansea University and a bachelor's degree in psychology from Michael-Biyi University, where I served as the president of the student union government at the time.
Oh,
that's interesting.
So, I'm a qualified barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria, and I'm currently in the field of international development, specializing in social innovation. So that's in a nutshell.
Oh, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. And when did you came to Canada? And
I came January 2020.
January 2020.
January 2020. That's recent. That's very recent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really interesting.
2 months before the first wave of lockdown, the COVID.
It's been quite an experience.
Oh yeah. And when you came to Canada, which province did you first arrived?
Ontario.
And specifically, Ottawa, Toronto?
Yeah, I moved to Ottawa, and after a while, I moved to...
Okay, that's great, man. And given your experiences, what maybe your education background, what were you specifically doing back home before you came?
Yeah, I was working with the African Union in Nairobi, Kenya.
Okay.
I worked for 2.5 years.
Okay.
As a technical officer in charge of administration and legal affairs.
Okay.
One of the agencies of the AU known as the Africa Center for Disease Control.
Oh.
That's the agency that they're on top of the pandemic. Right?
Oh yeah.
The health agency of the continent that sees through all this pandemic and all that. So, if I were to be in Nairobi or Kenya right now, I would be on the field.
Oh yeah.
Administration and coordinating and ensuring that the persons at the emergency operations center and those going to the field are well covered.
Oh yeah.
How long were you in Kenya?
2.5 years.
Oh, that's amazing. And all the 2.5 years you were working with African Union. Yeah,
the African Union. I spent a few months in Ethiopia and deployed as a pioneer staff, to start the other colleagues, the Africa Center for Disease Control.
And how did you go there, man? African Union, it's a big institution.
It's a big institution. Africa's premier main political organization.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a very huge start, and I love challenges.
Mm-hmm.
So I was ready to take it on.
Oh, wow. And do you think, like, before you go to the African Union job, were you doing any other job in like big institutions or just locally in Nigeria?
Yeah, I know. I have a social enterprise.
Okay.
Reach out integrated Africa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where we focus on education and health.
Okay. That's.
I just got into the African Union program,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was retained and upgraded into the staff.
Okay. Now, hearing all of this, I'm very curious because I'm sure everyone else who is listening will be very curious. What got you motivated to start all of this, how did you start building this portfolio for yourself? Where did the journey of Mike all begin?
Okay, I think I'll, I think my mom.
Oh, your mom.
Wow.
She has the most impact on my life.
Okay.
I would say the man I've become today.
Yeah.
I would attribute it to God and my mom.
Mhm.
So I watched that from a very young age.
Mhm.
Doing a lot of social stuff in the community.
Yeah.
She was. She's been a commissioner, state commissioner in Tanzania State.
Oh, wow.
Women affairs,
Yeah.
social development, works in housing, youth, sports.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, between different governments.
Oh.
Wow.
So she's been in public service, and she was brought into that position based on her contribution to society at the time.
Okay.
They felt she was the right person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was influential.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I worked at a very young age, helping the less privileged,
Yeah.
motherless babies,
Yeah.
the differently abled persons.
Yeah.
So I grew up in such environment of giving back.
Oh, yeah. And did you play part in your mother's initiatives and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Actively. In fact, Reach Out Integrated Africa was founded by my mom.
No way.
I took over.
Oh, wow.
So I grew up, being on the field,
Yeah.
distributing food,
Yeah.
diapers. That's what I spent my holiday doing.
Oh, yeah. And
So, listening to all this, you'd say your mom was in the the church milieu doing all this work, or was it just non for profit or like outreach?
Yeah, not for profit.
Mhm.
It was an organization she set up to give back to society,
Mhm.
and it was something she created by herself,
Mm-hmm.
because she grew up in the same environment as well.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
grandmother, was a school principal.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And she was part of the missionary.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't, missionary work is all about giving back.
Mhm.
It is about giving back. Yeah, you're right.
Health, education, with major focus.
Yeah.
So you learn from all these
Yeah.
experiences.
I owe everything to my family background.
That's
Oh, yeah.
amazing. And what about you've said so much about your mom. What about your dad?
Yeah, my dad is always on.
Okay. What was his career?
Yeah, he's a human resource professional.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
cool.
So he's more of a private practice person. My mom is a public.
Mhm.
So what's your family background like? How many of you guys are there?
Well, I have, sisters and brothers. I have a younger brother and two older sisters.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
wow.
Okay.
Wow. And do you think the experience with working with the social enterprise your mother started pretty much gave you the insight to like working with big organizations and institutions?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
I was, when you start up such an organization,
Mhm.
your children will be your first staff.
Yeah,
That's
for
a-
sure.
That's the first volunteers.
So I kind of had no choice.
Oh, yeah.
My mom, she raised everyone to be socially responsible.
Mhm.
Yeah, we all worked in the kitchen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's cooking.
Yeah.
There's no, this has to be done by the girls.
Girls. Oh,
Wow.
We all know how to
Gender.
Wow.
clean
Mhm.
and get out there on the field, and even being in a position of power with government,
Mhm.
never really enjoyed the benefits of the office.
Yeah.
We still walk from
Yeah.
school back home.
Yeah.
Oh,
Though we could have like escorts,
An escort.
and police and all
Mhm.
that.
wow.
So
Wow.
my mom would not go with escorts and all. She would go straight to, to the market woman, buy and things
Mhm.
herself without any
Mhm.
police protection.
She was a
Wow.
down-to-earth person.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because
That's
you don't want to
amazing.
set a high standard you can't keep when you leave office. She
Mhm.
always gave us a mindset to always, be real.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Usually, when you set those standards, you see most of the time they can't leave office.
Yeah.
And you see that because they keep reshuffling.
Mhm.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of corruption.
Yeah.
Because they feel when I leave this office, how am I going to service this lifestyle?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tend to steal and
Yeah.
steal,
Uh-huh.
finance them.
The
When
lifestyle.
you're real before,
Mhm.
and you're real during,
Mhm.
you'll be real after.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're humble.
Wow.
You remain humble.
Yeah. And maybe to go back to like your experience coming to Canada.
Yeah.
With all those experiences and whatever you're doing back home,
Yeah.
how did it transition to coming to Canada? Why did you decide to come here?
it's all about making hay while the sun shines.
Oh yeah.
And I just felt, okay, I want a better life for myself
Mhm.
and my family as well.
Okay.
My mom has I spend most of my time with my mom, so you hear me say mom.
Yeah. And I noticed that. That was why I had to ask about.
Yeah. I have a good relationship with my dad, but
Yeah.
I kind of rub shoulder.
Yeah.
With your
Yeah.
mom, yeah. I
Yeah.
understand that. Yeah.
Mom spends time with the children.
Mhm.
More than yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that makes sense.
She raised up to be independent as well. She raised up to a point where we can make our own decisions. She would trust us our decisions, and she gave us a solid religious foundation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that helped.
Oh
That's
wow.
amazing.
Wow.
Yeah,
So-
you mentioned going to Covenant University.
Yeah, I went to college.
So that was that's quite a prestigious university back
In Nigeria?
in
Wow.
Africa. It's ranked
Oh.
among the top 3 universities in
best
in Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's and it's quite highly ranked globally.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
as one of the most prestigious universities to attend.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So that's actually quite a big portfolio. If you go to Covenant University, most of the times your resume, anywhere you put it,
Mhm.
it's like going to Harvard.
Wow.
That's what it is like in Africa.
Oh,
Going
wow.
to Covenant University,
Wow.
you get a job right away when they see your resume.
Wow.
So it's a big university, and I feel very honored,
Yeah.
privileged
Mhm.
to have attended that university. My mom wanted the best for me in every way.
Oh yeah.
That tells a lot.
Yeah. Then you came to Canada as federal federal
Skilled worker.
skilled worker.
Yeah.
How did it happen?
One day I was in my room in Nairobi,
Okay.
just in the night, and then I saw this pop-up advert. Canada wants you. I said, really? Canada wants me? Why not? I want you to. So I clicked. I saw the form, the
Yeah.
message stuff, and less than 24 hours, 18 hours after,
Mhm.
I did after doing my IELTS and all that.
Mhm.
I got an invitation to apply.
Oh wow. And how long did it take waiting for the visa and
The whole process.
I got all my documents together within 6 weeks.
oh wow.
Yeah.
That was fast.
And I got my my visa request, my everything done within 6 months and 2 weeks. Exactly
Yeah.
6 months and 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow.
That's amazing.
Then-
That's around the same time with
With Hala. Yeah.
Dr. Hala.
And when you came, was there like a job post already waiting for you, or you had to came then hustle looking for a job?
Yeah, considering my field
Mhm.
and things I read about Canada before coming,
Yeah.
I knew it would not be feasible for me to,
Be
get a
barista
job
here.
before. Yeah, because
Mhm.
you need to go through the training here.
Okay.
And you can't do that one.
Yeah.
You need a phone, you need to get a social insurance number, and all those things.
Mhm.
So I was just preparing myself spiritually and mentally
Mhm.
to make the big move.
Wow.
And going from country to country, I have to work with the African Union,
Mhm.
immigration, and things like that.
Yeah.
But that's not immigration. It's a
Yeah.
different ballgame.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to be psychologically prepared.
Mhm.
So I waited for about 2-3 months before making that big move.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have like a family here based in Canada, or people somehow where you got information or did your research that helped you make your decisions? Because you seem quite vested with what you were doing and what you wanted, and quite informed. So, like, did you have like support or like an immigration help?
I did everything myself. Information is everywhere. There's nothing new under the sun. You just need to search for it in the right places.
Mhm.
So I did everything myself. I coordinated everything myself. You don't need an agent to do all that.
Oh yeah.
Exactly, and
Wow.
that's something many people don't know.
Yeah.
That you can
Waste a lot of
literally
money.
apply yourself and go all through the process yourself and get to Canada yourself. So you don't have any family based in Canada.
I tell people I came to Canada with my 2 boxes and inshallah. 2
Yeah.
boxes and
That's-
inshallah.
That's quite amazing. That's very amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. And when you came, I remember we met at Refugee613.
Yes.
That's where you're working.
Yeah.
How did you land there?
Okay. The thing is, Canada places premium on experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but from where I come from,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we love the education, the degree, the theory.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I find that not only Canada, but the excellent, I schooled in the UK as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Western world generally places a premium on
Experience.
experience.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, for my research, Canadian experience is very crucial.
Mm-hmm.
To actually, getting something, you have to show sample.
Yeah.
Have to show
Yeah.
get the work.
Mm-hmm.
And it's coming from regulated field and things like that. In the tech space or the finance or the medical field, that easily you could get a job before coming. I have to get some experience. So I got into Refugee613 as a volunteer.
Oh, wow.
You might be hearing this for the first time. That's amazing. I just said, you know what? I would be wasting a lot of time actually applying to role. For what I want and where I'm going, I need to get that experience.
Yeah.
So why can't I? And can Canada appreciates volunteering?
Yeah, yeah.
So why can't I just spend some time
Helping out.
gain some experience and proving to employers that I can survive in the Canadian workplace. I know what it's like in there. I have the social skill understanding.
Oh, wow.
That's actually very good.
So you build a network as well.
Oh,
Exactly. That helps build a good network.
Part of the reason why I'm here is because of the strong network that we built.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I didn't go to Refugees when I thought that I was still being.
And that's where you met.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And for not even me, like me working at
Refugee613,
it's a honor, man.
Yeah.
They have staff with extensive experience in the field, and you get to learn. And
Lisa Taylor is amazing.
Wow. Don't even say me. we need to have her here one day.
Yeah.
She's an amazing person.
That's amazing.
Never
That's
made me.
Really being associated with her alone would open many doors.
Oh, yeah.
And that money cannot buy. No pay, no salary.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So, volunteerism opens a lot of doors to immigrants, and you can hear it from him himself. And it also doesn't only help with that. It acts as a reference point too. So you get lots of references from people. You get lots of network.
Absolutely.
And you build a lot of connections, which you need to grow in the community, in any community.
Yeah, I would say like meeting people and like meeting the right people. And for example, of Louise, like not promoting Refugee613, but like people of that type plays a big role, man.
Yeah,
people of that, and having a blessing to meet those people.
Yeah, any community grows better when you have people who are willing
to help.
To help and put themselves there, vulnerable.
Yeah.
The truth of the matter is, and I tell people all the time that I'm a product of relationship.
For sure.
There's nobody that is self-made. Somebody must have lifted your hand. Opportunities.
That's true.
Whether it's Richard Branson or Bill Gates or Dangote. If Dangote didn't need Dan Tata, it wouldn't be the richest.
Dangote,
he wouldn't be the richest man.
When you need help, you ask for it. There's an adage in my dialect that really says that it's the child that lifts up the hand that the mother will carry.
Oh, for sure.
I think the Bible says that
knock and the door shall be open.
It shall be open. God rewards the works of your hands. So it's the things your efforts, which is going to be rewarded.
Wow.
And it says also that whatever your hand findeth to do with all diligence. So you can't say, because I'm volunteer, I'm not being paid. I'm not going to work overtime. I need to. Diligence that would make people to.
Succeeded
the man diligent in his work.
My mother usually tell us, if you're given an opportunity, regardless whether it's part-time or volunteering or anything, do with your everything. Do it as if there's no tomorrow. It's either you do it or you don't do it. That's the point.
Even on the resume. You don't need to put whether it's a volunteer or not.
Absolutely.
Experience.
I worked with.
Exactly. About volunteerism, you don't need to. Canada doesn't really look into that.
And not just working hard because it's a volunteer opportunity, but working hard in whatever thing you're doing. Just do it right. it's either you're doing it right or don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And coming to Canada, coming back to you, Bolu, did you ever taken a survival job?
That's a very good question. Some might consider it survival. Some may not.
Yeah.
I think it's somewhere in between.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Because it's a profession. It's something people get certification for.
Oh, wow.
So one can just, being a former diplomat, doing that would be survival. But maybe somebody that's been in that line before coming to Canada, still is line.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So it could be someone's career.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And maybe it could be a path for someone else to go to where they're trying to be.
Yeah.
I don't know if working in sales will count as survival job.
Yeah. Well, it could be exactly like what we just said. So sales is someone's dream job.
Yeah.
And while for someone else it could be a way to where they're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe a follow-up from that. Do you think maybe coming to Canada, your expectations while you were back in Africa were pretty much met, or it was a slap on the face?
I knew that it wasn't going to be an easy journey. Whatever you're starting, journey, whether it's a new company, I was ready. I knew there were going to be challenges.
Yeah.
I knew there were going to be challenges, even as little as adjusting to the weather. And then, I was ready. I knew that things were not going to be that smooth.
Yeah. So how was that like for you?
My first winter in Ottawa, I landed in the hospital.
No way.
Super cold.
Wow.
Don't forget I schooled in the UK. So
Wow.
Winter as well.
Yeah.
But nothing like Ottawa.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Not nothing like Ottawa.
And there are even colder places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but now I'm used to it.
Yeah.
You adapt over time.
Kind of. Yeah. Wow. That's
actually very amazing.
So some things met my expectation and some things.
something.
I know
Yeah.
there's no perfect society.
Yeah. For sure.
I know that
So what was like a cultural shock? Something that you didn't expect that you saw, or something you expected that didn't meet your expectation?
Would you want me to start with a positive or the negative?
Whatever.
Let's start with the good to the bad.
I love Canada's social welfare system.
Okay.
Yes, you will know that even though government might not be
It works.
perfect, it does work.
Yeah, it does
You
work.
see the taxes working, and there's a lot of premium placed on the government that works for people.
I mean, yeah, when you come from some of our like the third world countries and you come to Canada, you see that the resources are being put to use.
Yeah.
And it's not just going to some individuals. Yeah.
You mean developing countries?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In developing countries, resources are not used for the purpose most of the time. And meanwhile, when you come here, you see that the healthcare, the roads, and everything else is being developed.
Yes.
And yeah.
So the negative aspect was, I think we're still in the process of improving when it comes to actually giving immigrants the opportunity when it comes to searching for a job. It was, Canada kind of might humble you.
Yeah. Can you throw some more light to that? Like when you say,
I saw, I read in the news online, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, that in the next 2 years, immigrants, 30% of immigrants will probably,
Move out.
yeah,
and if we calculate backwards, it would be those who came around my own time, for the pandemic, 2 years ago, and when you calculate, the next 2 years would be the time when people like that, in that category, who came shortly before the pandemic, would have gotten their citizenship.
Oh yeah.
Literally just get a passport and move out.
Yeah, for sure.
That's because if they are not well prepared, and the expectations too high, and they get shocked here and there by the system. Everything is systemic.
yeah.
A fish cannot survive outside of water if it doesn't have the capacity built for it.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, so if they're not built for what Canada will bring for the Canadian kind of system, they may not be able to survive.
Yeah.
But don't forget that people still come in and they they have really good stories.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah.
But some are also people, there are probably people that came after me and they're back from America.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, due to because one reason or the other they didn't get opportunities or they thought it was too challenging.
Yeah, too challenging.
But then,
also that social support may not be there for them.
Yeah.
And they might feel frustrated, they might feel lonely, depending on what they are looking for.
Yeah.
A lady of marriageable age, for instance, may find
it's difficult. To find a partner.
She might feel the need to go back, at least temporarily.
Yeah.
It depends on the needs of people, what exactly they're looking for.
Yeah. Would you say during these times when you were trying to find a job and you're trying to integrate, would you say this has impacted, like this was, it took a toll on your mental health or something, just trying to find your way through?
The integration journey, you mean?
Through the integration journey.
Yeah, there was a time I had a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
To be honest, because after 6 months, by that time, 6 months when I was in Kenya, I had a massive network of friends and people close to me. I had a very active social life.
Yeah.
But don't forget, I came in the peak of winter, long winter.
That's usually a difficult time.
Working remotely. So that interpersonal relationship was not there. So after a while, I began to deteriorate mentally. And after the process of applying to places, I stopped counting when I applied to 200 places.
Oh my God!
And those
200.
I stopped counting.
Yeah.
Wow. Like 200 job applications?
And did you get response?
Some I got responses, some I did interviews, some I was almost there. Get a background check, and all that was left was just offer letter, and it was like
I can relate with that.
Things like that, and you feel, and when you're used to somebody that when you've always been intentional and focused, and you know what you're enjoying, you get things, you plan something, and it happens. Moving to Canada itself, applying, you have to plan, and so I've always been that person.
Oh yeah.
So when you're now doing this, and you feel like, why am I not getting results? What am I doing wrong? I'm used to getting things quickly, easily. I plan, I execute, I get it done. What am I doing wrong? And you look at yourself, is it that I'm not qualified?
Yeah.
Or is it I'm overqualified?
You start doubting yourself.
So that battle of ensuring that your mindset and mentality is not
maintained.
Maintained. You have to be in a certain mindset. That battle, that struggle between
resilience
and the system.
And
put some mental stress.
And maybe
it does.
And maybe to follow up with like the journey of looking for a job and things like that. Did you at any point hate to downgrade your resume and maybe your work experience just to show for you to qualify for some job that didn't need your qualifications?
My problem at a particular point I realized was that I was overqualified. What I was looking for.
Wow.
So I had to do that.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
And I had to go down to the intricacies of maybe removing or changing my native name, removing putting my English name, just try to fit into the Canadian system as much as possible. I needed to downgrade.
Okay.
Do you think maybe the volunteering or the working with Refugee613 played a part on you, like getting the job you're working right now?
Yeah, in fact, I think that was the game changer for me. That was a game changer because now I could show workings.
Wow.
That I have the experience. I like the Canadian workplace. I know what it's like. I know the work ethic and culture requirement. And I got good references. So
wow.
Actually, major role. They could see that this person has worked in Canada. It's not just but also in a reputable place. Then why not?
Yeah, that's great, man. And did you take part in any employment program in the city, or you're just a one army?
Called CSC Barnier.
Okay.
CSC Barnier.
This Experica program. And I also got to know about world skills as well.
World skills.
So CSC Barnier were the one that matched me with the Experica program. Matched me with Refugee613.
Oh wow. I now work with the Social Planning Council of Ottawa, and we have this employment program. And the major role of this employment program is try to bridge that gap. Like, youth don't have experiences, especially immigrant youth. So what do? We bring them in, put them on either soft skill or career-oriented trainings, then for a month. Then from there, we put them on like a paid internship for 3 to 6 months. Well, on that placement, like they're getting real life experience, trying to get Canadian experience. Then from there, we start either like 80% of the youth who put either the employer they went for placement, they kept them, or they just get to work with them and they're like, wow, this kid is talented and we're going to keep him. Or we use that experience to now support applying job and stuff
so
like that.
So that way you're giving them a footstep.
Volunteerism is actually the easiest way to get hired.
Absolutely.
Even refugees to come and take a role. To come to be a part of particular projects.
Wow.
Government was already engaged. So it was a win-win situation. Regardless, that the experience I got from them opened a new door for me. And I could still, get remuneration or some financial benefit after a while with the same organization.
Wow.
So either way, you see, you have to give first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before you can,
you have to give.
The mindset of giving on yourself, you will definitely get something.
Yeah, and the thing sometimes it can be you reaching out, not waiting for someone to reach out to you. Can you help us out?
I mean, they say all the time, close mouth is the close destiny.
That's right.
Computer will apply for jobs itself. The phone won't call the recruiter itself.
No,
take some steps.
You have to put in some effort.
It's not the amount. I realized in my journey that it's not the amount of places you apply to. But where you can apply 1,000 places, 1,000 wrong places. But there are some that will apply to 10 places and get 5-6 responses. I was focused on quantity than quality.
Wow.
So I changed strategy. I was intentional. I knew where I said, okay, it's not about just getting on ZipRecruiter or somewhere and just calling my resume and actually make a list. I want to be in KPM. I want to be paid on this. I want to be intentional. Do your best. Make your resume perfect. Prepare yourself and shoot.
And the other thing too, sometimes sometimes people say, I saw this job on Indeed, and sometimes I tell them, can you go to that organization's website? Try to see if they have hiring post out. Like, you might see this post on Indeed and no one is hiring. They just want people to submit applications. And you end up counting, I've applied 1,000 places and no one is calling me for an interview. And in real life, you just apply for 20.
They say jack of all trades, master of none. If a lion, the king of the jungle, he's gonna get a zebra and all that. He sees them in packs. He doesn't just, if he just runs into the pack, they'll all scatter. He will not get anything. He focuses on one. This is the one I'm going to get.
And chase it down.
And chase
all
it
the
down.
way.
It's the same approach in life.
Even finding the partner and all that.
It's the same thing.
So that's interesting.
If you don't focus, you need to be able to even see the beauty of the person you're focusing on, the person of your interest.
Oh, wow.
You won't see the beauty in them because you're talking to many people. You become a jack of all trades, master
of none.
Now, right now, what are you doing for a living?
Okay, now I work with a US company.
Okay.
It's the world biggest something.
That's great.
Wow.
So I work as a global learning community manager.
Oh, wow.
Global
learning community.
So what does that entail?
Well, I have a passion for education, and I have that background, education wise, like I said, reach out to Immigrant Africa, talk about education, health, and things like that. So that came into play my journey, and looking at my skills and experience and things I've done as well, especially through the ROI Africa platform, experience by Refugee613 and other places. I was brought in for that role.
Wow.
They actually saw my profile and they reached out.
Oh, wow.
So now you work like long distance?
Yeah, I work remotely.
Yeah, that's amazing.
To a point, and I think I may have to move they are the headquarters when the pandemic totally subsides. So since I've been able to create a profile for me, for myself, people might end up reaching out to you. If 613 wasn't there, if my work wasn't there, if I've not built that experience, and see that this person has something to offer, if I've not done the work, they won't reach out. I didn't need to apply this time. That's
a secret. Wow. So you have to do the work to get the result.
Yes.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. And congrats, man.
Thank you. I'm grateful to that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Do you like the job, or?
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Wow.
To me, it's a dream job for me. It's kind of aligns me. I'm now realigned. I'm in my best possible time.
That's amazing. That's something you want to do in life. You always want to make sure that the job you have or what you're doing is fulfilling, it's satisfying.
Yeah.
So that way you're not waiting every day to run from your job, or you're not waiting for the clock to click so you can
at 5 p.m.
At 5 p.m. so you can run away from the office, or you're not going to meetings or doing the job. So it's always, you're way more productive when you're doing something you're engaging in something you love.
Yeah.
It becomes a hobby.
It becomes a hobby. Literally, it becomes a hobby because you just fall in love with it and you just put yourself into it.
Sometimes even we not want to might be doing something and we may not even have that motivation. I don't want to have the motivation to write, motivation to do things. But what makes a successful person different from the person that is not successful? The ability to fight that. You're not doing it because you're doing it because you have to get it done.
Yes.
It
might not be convenient.
And that's what diligence means.
That's diligence.
Don't just quit that.
You keep going in spite of all the stumbling blocks. That's amazing. That's
wow.
You keep applying. You keep working. You keep reading. Record. You keep doing everything. Just keep it going.
That's amazing, man. And given the impact of your network when you first came to Ottawa, what do you think is the way of the networking you started building in Ottawa?
The different types of networks. The basic would be your professional network and a social network.
Okay.
Coming into Canada, my most important one for me was my professional network.
Okay.
And I needed to get things going and all that. But in the process, I built my social network. My colleagues now became my social circle. Seeing him from Africa.
Pick from there.
So just everything went like.
For sure.
Either your professional circle becomes your social circle, or your social circle becomes your professional circle. Either way, it's a win-win situation.
Wow.
You need to meet people. You actually walk up to people. Sometimes, being in a social circle in Canada seems like an invite only.
You
with an intention.
You have to.
And when I was reading the article with unemployment rate in Ontario, and I went through, whenever I see an article or something that is critical, I usually just got the comment and start reading what people are saying about just to get people's views, right? And one of the comment that people keep repeating is the value of education, and people reflecting that education is losing value. What do you think of this comment?
I think it's kind of it depends really. It depends really. It's what you're using the education for. They say that if education is expensive or maybe not valuable, then try ignorance. Try ignorance.
That's worse.
Why Harvard is expensive? You know why. Because it goes beyond the classroom. It's a network.
You're right.
It's a network.
Right. The people you see, the people you see in class with, the people you start interacting
in Cambridge, in Oxford, they have people like the prime ministers coming to sit. So you don't find it. That's what they're paying for. That network.
It's a network.
From where they start up a company, that's what they're paying for. That's education.
That's why always giving your kids a good education matters, because then you're putting them in an opportunity where they're not starting. They're starting at a higher level through their networks and through the kids they interact with.
That's one thing I will forever be grateful to my mom for.
Yeah,
I will forever do, because she gave her everything. I mean, every single thing.
Yeah.
To give me a good education.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's priceless.
Motivated me to make her proud.
Yeah, that's priceless.
She gave. It's not like the money was there.
Yeah.
Anything. She was,
She stretched.
She stretched herself.
Yeah.
She stretched herself. That woman tried.
Yeah. To give you.
Wow.
And so that's why when I think of how she, poured herself into me and my siblings, to all her children, that keeps me going. I must not disappoint this woman.
Yeah. Mama, wherever you are, well done.
Going to such a prestigious university and, becoming the student union president.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Number one student.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
The joy on my mom's face.
Yeah.
I felt so fulfilled.
Yeah.
Mama, wherever you are, well done. You did a great job. You raised an amazing guy.
Yeah, and for sure, Bolu, you are the smartest guy I've ever met, man. You have that experience, and you have that determination to toward your dreams, and you freaking work hard. Like this guy. This guy is the Elon Musk photo.
Yeah, that's actually.
And maybe to finish up, what do you think is your advice to like new immigrants coming into the city and the expectation of life and education and general life expectations?
Yeah, one sentence: know what you want to pursue. Give it everything it's going to take.
Oh yeah.
It's the end that justifies it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You want something, you go for it. Be ready to do the work, really.
Oh yeah.
You want to be here in 5 years, you want to be in a certain position in 3 years.
Yeah.
What does it take to get there?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a ladder.
Yeah.
Just follow the steps.
Yeah.
It might not be convenience, might not be anything, but it's like a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
You carry the baby for 9 months, you feel the pain and everything. The moment the child comes, you forget about it in 9 months. I mean, I've never been pregnant, but it's the story of every mother.
Yeah.
The joy just encapsulates, it just overshadows any pain they must have felt in the last time.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's how it is for me too. When I getting the job, the joy when I saw the letter, like, okay, we would like to speak with you.
Yeah.
This company I didn't apply for, and now I'm there.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like, you appreciate it more when you work hard and everything. It's just a huge relief.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And do you think they reach out to you because of connections, or they just saw your
They just saw
profile online?
Yeah, saw the profile, like, we want this guy on our team.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
On what side was that? What side did they see your profile?
I didn't know.
But you had it everywhere.
Maybe my
Yeah, maybe your LinkedIn or your Indeed.
It's possible. My LinkedIn, the thing is, you think people are not watching?
No, people are watching. People are watching.
Yeah.
People are watching.
Yeah.
That's why the personal branding is very important.
Yeah.
Personal branding.
Profile, have it nice,
Mm-hmm.
Put yourself together.
Take some time and put everything
It's
right.
They said the way you address the way you address.
Yeah.
The way you present yourself that people will take.
Address.
Yeah.
So I ensure that I package myself very well so that everybody that sees me, they will know that yes, this guy.
Yeah. And many newcomer or immigrants youth coming here, they're told the best way to succeed in Canada it's networking.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, how can I network? Why I doesn't know anyone?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was the initial stage for you to start networking, reaching out to people, and knowing people out there?
Yeah, you can't want to have spiritual uplifting and go to a club. That's what I'm saying. You can't want to play football. You want to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
You want professional attention. There are places for that.
Yeah.
So my first point of call was, to brush up my LinkedIn, to make intentional, deliberate, professional connection.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to, I have, I reach out to people.
Yeah.
Being precise.
Yeah, I was very intentional about building my professional.
That's amazing.
Wow.
That's very amazing.
LinkedIn now I have 12,000
Wow.
The content I put out there, even on my social media,
Relevant.
I make sure that it's something of value. You don't even just see me post anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure that I post
Please.
so that anybody that comes across on my Twitter, my Facebook, my LinkedIn, there's consistency.
Yeah.
Adding value and giving value to it.
Yeah.
If I want to check on things, I'm like, I have other accounts for that. But what I present to the public is
Value.
make sure it's value.
Yeah. There you go.
Wow.
That's actually very amazing.
Yeah. Some wisdoms there, Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Are you taking notes?
Oh, well, generally, I think Mike has a very interesting profile, and we can learn so much from him. Wherever you are, wherever you're listening, you can hear from his story that he has some deep insight, some deep knowledge, and some very diverse background. And we're just starting because we have another phase of this, which we are about to begin. We're going to bring to you, where we're going to talk with Mike and have him give us more details about what he does and his insight to his career path and all of that. So just stay tuned and keep listening.
Yeah, and for me, like the big takeaway from this conversation with Mike, it's determination, man. Just keep pushing and just present yourself out there.
Yeah,
get some experiences that you might need, and just do the right thing, right?
Yeah.
Maybe the last comment, Mike.
Yeah. Any last words?
Yeah, there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Never give up.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much. A lot of wisdom from this guy.
Yeah.
Thank you for those listening on Spotify. Thank you so much. And please download and share this episode. For those listening on Amazon Podcasts, Apple Podcast, Amazon Musics, and Google Podcast, thank you so much. And for those watching on YouTube, thank you so much for following us. And please subscribe, like, comment, and share.
Yeah.
And just a quick reminder, we need to hear your story. Yeah. So if you have a story that you want to share, the platform is open. Just send us an email. You can reach us on Instagram at Anyo_2021. Yeah. Anyo is ANYO_2021. And if you can even visit our website at www.activenewcomeryouth.ottawa.com. Thank you so much, and see you next week. Bye.
You've been listening to The Immigrant Experience, a program we hope will have an impact on the future of newcomer immigrants and Canada at large. We hope you enjoyed the show, and if you did, make sure to subscribe, like, and share. We'll be back soon, but in the meantime, hook up with us on Instagram at Anyo_2021. #The Immigrant Experience. See you guys next time.